I'm gonna be making my own polygel charms again. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're not already, don't forget to hit subscribe because I do post weekly nail videos. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to my content. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I'm going to try to do like a face shot while I'm doing my nails. This is very different for me, so if I seem nervous, I am. I always love to watch Emily Susanna and Long Hair Pretty Nails do their videos because I can see their face while they're doing their nails. Makes it a lot more interesting to me, so I've been wanting to try it out. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and trying the Max series from SXC. This is a polygel kit, so let's go ahead and take a look at the unboxing. Okay, so here's the box. I apologize, this is not the best angle to record things at, but I'm brand new to this, so let's go ahead and unbox the package. So of course the box is wrapped in plastic, so let's go ahead and open that up. Okay, so here's the box after the plastic wrap is off. Let's go ahead and open it up. So here's what the inside of the box looks like right when you open it up. You do get the little instruction manual. This just goes over all of the instructions on how to apply your polygel. The next thing that you see is the UV LED nail lamp. This kit does come with the lamp. This, I'm not sure how many watts it is. I have to look that up. Seems like a really good size lamp though. And here is the cable to plug in the lamp. Let's get this off the table. You do get a sticker. That's interesting. Here's the instruction manual for the lamp. Okay, so we have this little pack here, and this just has some rhinestones, dual forms, nail clippers, files. Ooh, it has cuticle oil. You also get the polygel clip and the polygel brush. I will open this in just a second. You also get some glitter with this kit, and I think that's really nice to decorate your nails with. You also get some chunky glitter, which I think is a lot better than like super fine glitter. I think it just depends what look that you're going for. Underneath those items, you're going to find your slip solution, your base and top coat. This is so weird. And 6 different colors of polygel. I will admit, on the website, these tubes looked a lot bigger than they actually are. But honestly, they're still pretty good sized for beginners. And if you're getting into nails, this is perfect. So that is everything in the box. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Okay, so I kind of had to change like camera angles again. So I got everything set up, and here's the lamp. I'm not going to be able to fully show this in the camera because it's kind of big for the way that I have my phone placed. So I'm just going to move it over to the corner. I am going to go ahead and plug it in just to make sure that everything is ready. So it does just plug into the back of the lamp. Once you plug it in, the LED light comes on. 10 seconds and it counts down. The lights are on. 30 seconds, counts down. 99-second low heat mode. Cool. And it is automatic. I love that about UV LED nail lamps. So I'm just gonna push this off to the side, further out maybe. I don't know where to put it. I'm gonna put it over here, right? No, it's gonna go right here. Okay. So like I said, this kit does come with slip solution, the base coat, and the top coat. These are gel, and they're very important for your nail prep and to apply the polygel with. Here's a closer look at the chunky glitters. I do really like these. They do look very metallic. I think they're gonna look really good encapsulated with the polygel. So here's a closer look at the fine glitters. This just looks like a big mess to clean up in my opinion. But it's okay, I might try 1 or 2. So let's go ahead and open up this package. So in this kit, you do get a little wax pencil. Previously, I didn't know what these were for. I feel like it doesn't really feel like wax to me. I'll have to try this out, but I've never used one of these before. You do get a polygel clip. Yes, you only get one polygel clip. I personally don't like these. If you like to use them, that's great. I just don't really like them. So in this kit, you do get a normal 100/180 grit hand file. You also get a sponge file, but this is also 100/180 grit. I like the thickness of this one, honestly. The next thing in the bag, I'm gonna show you the polygel tool. So this is kind of, okay. So this is the standard polygel tool. So you have the brush on one side and you have the spatula on the other. I love SXC polygel tools because they are labeled so you know which side is the brush and which side is the spatula. I also really like the colors of these. I think they're so cute. You do get some very tiny nail clippers. You do get a cuticle oil pen in this kit, and I think that's very important. I do think that more companies should start including cuticle oil pens or cuticle oil in their kits because cuticle oil is such an important step in your manicure. You do get some dual forms. These seem like just the natural curve dual forms. So these don't seem like they're the super curvy ones, which is nice because I don't like the super curvy ones. I haven't really used dual forms in a while. I'm not a huge fan of them. They do make everything super quick and easy, so if you are a beginner, it may be helpful for you to use the dual forms. They're not as customizable to your nail as other types of nail enhancements, so that's why I personally am not a huge fan of dual forms. Next, you do have this little wheel of colorful rhinestones. These are really good for decorating your nails after the application. And last but not least, you do get a little cuticle trimmer. I've never used one of these. They kind of scare me. I might have to play around and try this one, but it's intimidating. Okay, so I have here the polygel tubes, and I did kind of take a little peek. They do come sealed, which is really good to prevent the polygel from leaking out. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the seal from all of the polygel tubes, and then we're gonna swatch them. Okay, so I've removed all of the seals from the polygel tubes, so let's go ahead and swatch them out. I am just going to be swatching them on this little lint-free wipe because I don't want to waste like nail swatches. I really don't feel like doing all of that right now. So this first one here is the clear polygel. This is kind of your basic polygel color. I feel like these are nothing special. Some are more clear than others, but honestly, this one is clear enough for me. The next color is white, another standard polygel color, but it's really important to have when you do your own nails. That color is really pretty. It's kind of almost like a milky white. I really like that type of white. The next color is light pink. This is like a bubblegum pink. I do like the fact that this pink is not like super transparent. I'm not a huge fan of like super transparent pinks. The next color is just pink. I do also really like that type of pink color. I think it goes really nice with a lot of people's skin tones. The next color is called nude. Hopefully this is a good nude color because I'm always looking for good nudes. It's a little bit transparent, but I do really like the color of it. The next color is called dark nude, so let's see what that one looks like. I think I've seen a polygel color very similar to this one before. I'm not sure which brand it was, but those are the polygel colors. As you can see, the clear is a little bit on the softer side. It is running down the lint-free wipe a little bit more than the other colors. I have tried SXC before, and some of their polygels are a little bit on the softer side, which is not a bad thing. It just depends what type of polygel you like to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure this under the UV LED nail lamp for 60 seconds. I am gonna say that this is so awkward. I usually have like music or something playing while I do my own nails. So just sitting in complete silence when I'm not recording or talking is just weird. So here are the polygel colors after they've been cured. So let's go ahead and start the nail prep. So my nails look kind of wonky. I just took off some dip powder by doing the soak off method, and there's some white spots on my nails, kind of from like leftover product. I have been a little bit rough on my nails, so I'm trying to take it easy. So I have here the file that came with the kit. I'm going to use the 180 grit side to file the natural nails just a little bit. I'm not going to be doing too much nail prep because I'm probably going to be using like a peel base or something. I'm not going to be doing too much nail prep because I don't want to over file my nails. I do kind of prep my nails a little bit more often than I should. I need to just start using peel base more often. So basically, I'm just lightly filing over the surface of my nails. I did already push back my cuticles and trim up any dead skin around my nail. If that's something you don't want to do, you don't have to, but I would recommend to at least push your cuticles back. I actually did a poll on my YouTube before asking you guys if you would be okay with watching like a practice hand. That way I don't have to do my nails so often, and you guys are like, no. Okay, so I've lightly filed the nails. I'm gonna take a manicure brush and dust off all of the nails. So the primer and dehydrator that I'm using are the Bella Vita Adhesive Primer and Protein Bond. These are from the Premium Jelly Liquid Starter Kit from Double Dip Nails. As you guys know, I love them. So the Protein Bond is basically a dehydrator to remove all of the oils from your nails. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this onto all of the nails. So I'm gonna wait for a second for that to dry. I'm next going to take the adhesive primer. This acts as like double-sided tape to adhere the product to your nails. The brush is a little bit wonky. So I'm gonna take this and apply it to the nail. I'm only applying a little bit. I don't want to get this on my skin or anything. This product is really good if you have like lifting or your nails don't last as long as you would like. So already my nails look a lot better than they did before the nail prep. So the next step is to take the base coat. This is gel again, so you do have to cure this under the nail lamp. I'm going to take the base coat and apply a thin layer to all of the nails. This kind of helps the polygel stick to your nails, so I would not skip this step, especially if you want your manicure to last. I feel like I did not do the best nail prep in the world, so if you're watching this to know how to prep your nails, don't go by me. So after the base coat is applied, I am going to cure that layer for 60 seconds under the UV LED nail lamp. So I did apply peel base on top of the cured base gel, and the reason I did that is because I'm very indecisive. I did not know what I was planning to do with this kit until just now, so I just wanted to use peel base just to make sure that if I don't like these nails, I can pop them right off. So I did actually come up with a nail design in the few minutes that it took the peel base to dry, so we're gonna go with that and hopefully it works out. So this kit did not come with forms or nail tips, only the dual forms. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of them, so I'm not going to be using them. I did actually get these butterfly paper nail forms from one of the other SXC Polygel kits, so I'm going to be using these to extend the nail. So as you may know with paper forms, I'm going to take the little center, and stick it right underneath the center of the paper form. I'm going to rip this part right here, and we're going to roll it to get a natural curve in the paper form. Okay, these are super sticky too, and I do really like that. So let's go ahead and get started. You're just going to place the paper form right underneath the free edge of your nail, making sure that the paper form is straight. You also want to kind of try to line up that center line with the center of your nail. If it does not fit the shape of your nail, you can cut the paper form to fit better underneath your nail. I hope you guys are liking this type of video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Okay, so I have the form fitted onto the nail. I do have a little bit of a gap right there, but I think it'll be okay. From this polygel colors. I think I'm going to use this one right here, which I believe was pink. So let's go ahead and take pink. I also want to say I'm not quite sure about using this lip solution from the bottle. I'll be honest, it seems like a super thinned out base coat. So I'm just gonna pour some in this beautiful diamond dish. I will link everything I'm using down below if you're interested. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the lip solution into the dish. See, it's like really thick. Ooh, she's thick. Okay, so we have our really weird slip solution. Okay, so I'm going to take the polygel brush. Go ahead and fluff up the bristles. I personally don't like to use the spatula side. I think it's a personal preference, so I'm just going to go ahead and start by applying the polygel onto the nail. I'm trying to think. I think we should do like long. Should we do long? Let's do long. I do kind of like how this one has like letters for how long you're doing your nails. It is really nice to have lines, but at least you have like a guideline, so you know to make all of the nails the same length instead of like counting each line. So we're going to wet the brush in the slip solution. So we're going to start pushing the polygel into place around the cuticle and sidewall areas of the nail. I kind of do the cuticle and sidewall areas first just to make sure that everything is smooth in that area. What shape should we go for? I don't know what shape to do. I kind of always do like, I'm not gonna do like almond. That's like, it's kind of almond right now and it looks bad. So let's do like a long, super tapered coffin. I probably make some really bad faces when doing my own nails. If any of you guys actually do this with your own YouTube videos, like showing your face as you're working on your nails, leave some tips down below because I feel like I need some help. Okay, so I feel like I got it about as good as I can get it. So I think it looks okay. I'm just going to go ahead and cure that under the nail lamp. So I did actually just hit 4,000 subscribers here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It does mean a lot to me. I hopefully will have the giveaway up soon of my Winter Angel dip powder kit that I have with double dip nails. Super excited for that. So stay tuned for the giveaway. So now that it's cured, I'm going to remove the paper form. Okay, so that's how the nail looks. I did get a little bit on the side of my skin, which is kind of bad. So let's go ahead and do the second nail as well. Just taking another paper form, and we're going to be doing the same thing to the middle fingernail. The hardest part about doing nails is making them all look the same. I don't do sculpted polygel nails that often. I love them, but they're more time consuming. So yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and put the polygel. So again, polygel brush in the weird slip solution. I say weird because it's very thick, but it's not quite like base coat. I don't know. I mean, it's working fine, but it's just a weird consistency to me for a slip solution. But again, you can use base coat as slip, so honestly, it does work really good, especially with these polygels. So I would recommend at least trying it, but it's kind of a weird consistency to me because I'm used to like just rubbing alcohol or alcohol-based slip solutions. So this is a little bit different. I think I put a little bit more polygel on this nail than the first one, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm also trying not to make the tip of the nail too thick. I seen a video from V Nailed It recently where the nails are not supposed to be thicker than a credit card. So since I watched that video, I have been trying to make the tip of the nail a lot thinner. So what do you have on your nails currently? What's your favorite nail trend at the moment? Let's chat. Okay, so I have that polygel nail sculpted out. Let me just fix the tip. I am going to be shaving these, but it just helps save a little bit of time. So I have the second polygel nail. Let's go ahead and cure that. So I am going to be doing like winter themed nails because when I'm filming this, it is December. So hopefully this video is still helpful to you if you watch this video outside of the holidays. Okay, nail is done. Let's remove the form. Okay, so we got the 2 polygel nails. I've been recording for like 2 or 3 hours already. This is new to me, it's a little bit difficult. So let's go ahead and move on to the next 2. Okay, so for the next nail, we have another paper nail form. Place the sticker on the back. Okay, so you might see a little bit more of the weirder side of me than I was planning to. I apologize. So for this nail, I am not going to be using the pink polygel. I'm going to be doing a clear marble glitter snowflake infested nail. So we're going to take the clear polygel and we're going to apply this onto the nail. I am going to be doing the exact same thing that I did for the pink nails, just in clear. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. I probably should have opened the glitters first. Let me just do that really quick. The thing is, the clear polygel is a little bit more runny, so it is going to run into my cuticle if I take too long. So let's go ahead and open up the glitters. Oh, I didn't even notice it has like the logo on the back. That's nice. Okay, so we have the glitters. Okay, so that one is leaking a little. I personally feel like they should have maybe screwed the lids on a little bit more. It seems like there was 1 or 2 where the lids are not fully screwed on. So far, oh, this one is not quite all the way screwed. This one is not. This one is not. Okay, so in the time that I opened up the glitter, the polygel has ran across my finger. I still have to open the other glitter. Let's just take it off. Let's go ahead and open up the other glitter. This one, I'm not looking forward to opening. Like, you see that? It's like glitter everywhere. It looks like the silver one. Oh man, it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be bad. Oh my god. I look like a unicorn threw up on me. Okay, let's go ahead and secure the silver. If any glitter gets on the other 2 nails that I've already done and it sticks, I'm gonna be mad. On a real note though, I do want to say to SXC, please package your loose glitters a little bit better than you're currently doing. Not at all complaining, just a little recommendation. Okay, so we are back. I've tried to remove all evidence of the glitter explosion in my box. I did have to remove a little bit more of the polygel because it was spilling into my cuticle and sidewall areas. So I removed more. I didn't completely remove it, so there's a tiny bit still on the nail. So let's go ahead and add some more clear polygel to the nail. Okay, so we're gonna put the clear polygel. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth out the polygel onto the nail just as the other nails. I'm going to take the white polygel and I'm going to be applying a little bit of this as a marble into the clear. To do this, I am going to be using a orange wood stick that is broken. To do the marble, I am going to be using a orange wood stick. I'm just going to dip the orange wood stick into the white polygel and see the clear is already like running over to the side. So I'm just going to be adding some of the white polygel and it's not sticking as good, so that kind of sucks. So let's try again. So I'm just applying the white polygel in a diagonal motion across the clear polygel, and this is going to give me like a marble kind of effect. You can also like use your brush and blend it in a little bit more, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So at this point, the clear is just going everywhere, so I'm just going to make a mess of it, and we'll get there eventually. So I'm going to actually take some glitter. Let's use the red one. I'm going to move this a little bit. Let's not make another mess. So I'm going to use the same cuticle stick to pick up the glitter because it does have polygel in it still. So I'm just going to add this kind of randomly in the clear polygel. This is kind of a winter holiday themed set, so I am doing red to bring out the holiday vibes. So that's about as much as I want to add. So once I have that, I'm also going to be adding some snowflakes. So these are snowflake decals that I have from Double Dip Nails. I might use these silver ones right here, and I may also use one of these smaller like translucent ones. So let's go ahead and try that. So I got some tweezers. So we're gonna pick up one of those snowflakes. So we're just going to push that down into the polygel. The thing about these types of decals is they kind of want to stick flat. So I'm going to probably have to hold this down as I cure. I don't like it. So let's take that off. Trash. Let's try the gold one. So maybe the gold will go a little bit better. Okay, I picked up the snowflakes, so let's go ahead and place it onto the nail. I think I like these. So let's go ahead and take one of these as well. This one is going to fit on the nail a little bit better than the other one. You can't really see it. Let's go ahead and add some more glitter. So I'm gonna take this kind of like iridescent chunky glitter, and we're going to be placing this on the nail as well. So I'm gonna take the same cuticle pusher and pick up some of the chunky iridescent glitter. I'm gonna place this onto the nail. I feel like everything is getting all jumbled up at the tip. Let's add some green. Yeah? Add some green. Hopefully this nail turns out okay. I think that's okay. Let me try to put everything back into place and I'll come back in a sec. So I have this as good as I think I'm going to get it. So in order for the snowflake to lay flat against the nail, because it is kind of sticking flat on the nail, I'm going to take the tweezers and I'm going to just kind of lightly push the corners down as I cure. So let's go ahead and do that. So I did actually have to move the lamp a little bit to get a good angle to push the snowflake down as I cured it. But that nail is now curing under the nail lamp. So once the nail is fully cured, I'm going to take the paper nail form off. Ooh, that's a look. Let me clip away some of the excess. Okay, so there's the nail. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same thing for the pinky. And of course, after the nail is cured, we are going to remove the form. We're gonna save it by encapsulating with clear polygel, and that's going to fix the fact that this is no longer connected. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear cap to make sure that it doesn't fall off. I'll be honest, I'm not too worried about the structure of my nails at the moment because I've been doing this for like 4 hours. So I'm going to take this lint-free wipe with some alcohol and I'm going to remove the sticky layer from all of the nails. This step is important to prevent gunking up your hand file and ruining it when you go to file and shape the nails. I did actually clear cap both of the clear nails with clear polygel, and I did the thumb off camera. I'm going to go ahead and file and shape the nails. I don't know about you guys, but I hate filing. It's super cringy. I do want to say that these nails are proving to be a lot of filing. It's very frustrating, but they are turning out okay, so I'm kind of excited to see how these nails turned out. Okay, I'm sick of filing, so here's what the nails look like. I'm not gonna file too much more because I'm done. So I'm gonna take the manicure brush and dust away the excess dust. I'm covered in dust and glitter and frustration. I'm gonna be making my own polygel charms again. So I actually did this already before, and I did this with candy. So this time we're gonna do holiday theme nail charms. I've been really into Kawaii big nail charms. Sorry for the earthquake. Okay, so we're gonna take dark nude. We're gonna make a polygel charm. So I have this backing from the paper form, and I'm using this because it's like slick. So once it's cured, I can just peel it right off. So we're going to squeeze some out. I don't know if that's enough. We're going to find out. I'm going back with my polygel brush. I'm actually going to be using a different slip solution because I noticed at the end it was making everything seem so sticky. I don't know if it was just me. Maybe it's because I was frustrated, but stuff was getting sticky. I was getting irritated, so we're gonna use a different one. We're gonna be making, let me just not tell you and see if you can guess. Again, the theme is holidays. So he's kind of turning out, if you have not guessed, it's gingerbread man. I feel like I could sit and play with this for like hours, but I'm going to try not to get too picky. Let's cure. I'm gonna curve the paper just a little bit and cure. Or as Susie says, let's nuke it. I love her videos. So I just switched over to doing a voiceover because I got super tired recording. So after the gingerbread is cured, I'm going to take it off of the paper, and as you can see, the underside of the polygel did not cure, so I'm going to flip that over and cure for 1 minute. So I did decide I needed to go to sleep, so I just took the gel top coat that came in the polygel kit, and I'm going to be applying this onto all of the nails. I personally just don't like to leave my nails unfinished, so I had to apply a gel top coat before I went to sleep. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue the rest of the video the next day, but for you it will just be a few seconds. And of course, since those two nails are clear, I did apply the top coat to the underside as well. As you can tell, there is dust all over my nails and hand. I just did not care at this point, so I just went ahead and applied the gel top coat and then cured under the UV LED nail lamp. So here are the nails after they have been cured. I did kind of wipe away the dust from my hand. I'm going to snap my fingers. It's going to be the next day and everything is going to be clean. So here are the nails. I think they're so cute. So let's go ahead and continue on doing the polygel charms. So I did take the lint-free wipe with some alcohol to remove the sticky layer from the polygel charm. To clean up the shape, I am going to take an e-file with a pointy diamond drill bit, and I'm just going to be filing around the edges of the entire polygel charm. This is going to complete the shape and make sure that the whole polygel charm is very smooth. After I finished filing, I am going to take some nude gel polish and paint over top of the entire charm. I am doing this because I looked at it and it looked a little bit too pink for what I was wanting. You can use a more opaque gel polish, but I personally only had like this transparent one. I didn't have any other type of color that I wanted, so I'm just using this one. I think it turned out just how I wanted. And of course, after applying the new gel, I am going to cure for 1 minute. Now it's time to decorate our gingerbread man, so I'm going to take the white gel liner from the gel liner collection from Double Dip Nails, and I'm going to be doing some details. So I'm taking the white one and I'm just doing some little circles for the eyes. You can actually use a dotting tool, it might be a little bit easier, but I just didn't feel like doing all of that. So after I've done the eyes, I'm going to add some little V shapes at the arms. This is kind of like he's wearing the little shirt. Of course, I'm going to be doing this on both sides. I'm then going to be adding a wavy line below where his belly would be. And then I'm going to do more zigzag lines on both of the legs. I am just going by a reference photo, but you can do whatever kind of design that you want for your gingerbread man. After the white detail has been completed, I am going to cure for 1 minute. After that layer is cured, I'm taking the green gel art liner and I'm going to be adding some circles onto his belly for the buttons. You can of course use the dotting tool to create perfectly round circles. I'm also going to give him some green eyebrows. After I have that like I want, I am going to cure for 1 minute. I'm then going to take the red gel art liner and I'm going to be doing an outline for his mouth. Of course, I am going to cure for 1 minute. So now I'm going to be doing the candy cane nail charm. So I'm taking the same piece of paper and the white polygel and I'm going to be adding a small line of this. I'm actually going to be doing 2 of them. So I am going to be adding 2 small lines of the white polygel. I am taking the polygel brush and dipping into some slip solution. I'm going to go ahead and sculpt these out as candy canes. I am trying to keep the shape of the candy canes very consistent. I do want the shape to be as smooth and consistent as I possibly can. So I do play around with this quite a bit, but I ended up getting it pretty nice. The good thing about polygel is you do have as long as you need to sculpt the polygel, so that makes it very easy when it comes to sculpting your own nail charms. If you haven't actually tried this before, I would highly recommend it. Just get some very slick paper or something very similar, and you can go ahead and sculpt out any type of polygel charm that you can think of. After I have my candy cane shapes, I am going to cure for 1 minute under the UV LED nail lamp. After the candy canes are cured, I'm going back with the red gel liner and I'm going to be adding some diagonal lines on both of the candy canes. So I actually noticed something that I want to tell you guys about just so that you're aware. I was doing the stripes on both of the candy canes at the same time. I didn't want to have to cure them individually, so I was just going to do both of them at the same time. While I was doing the second candy cane stripes, I looked over and I seen that the first candy cane, all of the gel lines were like flowing together and it was starting to look really bad. So I just took a lint-free wipe with some alcohol and cleaned off all of the red gel that I've already done. I think this happened because the sticky layer of the polygel just didn't go very nicely together with this gel polish. So I do want to tell you guys that if you are planning to do your own polygel charms, make sure to add a gel top coat, a base color, or at least wipe the polygel charms with some alcohol or slip solution before you do your nail art. This was a little bit frustrating to me, but it was a simple fix. So after doing these stripes for the second time, immediately after I finished the first candy cane, I did cure that layer for about 30 seconds under the lamp. And I went ahead and did the other one as well. I did not notice this issue again. I think it was because of the sticky layer, but curing them individually also helps. So make sure to do both of those steps if you want to try this out for yourself. Of course, I am taking a no wipe gel top coat and I'm top coating the nail charm just to make sure that everything is finished with the nail charm and give it some shine. Of course, because I am applying a top coat, I am going to cure under the nail lamp. I am also going to be adding the no wipe gel top coat to the candy canes as well, and of course I am going to cure that layer for 1 minute. So I did actually make a circular peppermint off camera and I've already top coated it. I'm just going to cure the underside as well. So here are the polygel charms that I made for this set. They're so cute. I love them so much. I'm just going to go ahead and place them on my nails now. So to apply these nail charms, I am going to be using clear polygel. This one is from the kit. So to apply these, I'm taking my tweezers and just applying a little bit of the clear polygel onto the back of the nail charm. I am going to place this on my nail and cure under the UV LED nail lamp. This polygel charm is so cute. I love it so much. It is really big and chunky and cute. I love it. I did actually think I was going to get away with flash curing this under the nail lamp, but that did not work out. I went ahead and applied the other polygel charms to my nails, and while I was in the process of doing that, he just slid over to the side of my nail. Kind of frustrating, but it was definitely my own fault. So I went ahead and applied all of the other polygel charms. I did actually fix the charm before the final video, so I just want to let you guys know, do not flash cure these charms. You have to like fully cure them into place. After all of the charms are cured into place, I did add some cuticle oil, and this is where I noticed the charm was like sliding off my nail. I did actually fix this after applying the cuticle oil, but here are the nails. I hope you guys love this video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!